of lo-fi ASMR stuff, then of course this channel right here is not going to be for you 100%. So no offense taken, I take it as a compliment. Anyway, so go check that out. You might discover that you are a fan of this type of ASMR, or not. In that case, just stick to this channel. Speaking of this channel, wow, good segue, good segue. If you can't get enough of my videos, if you need more of my ASMR in your life, more relaxation, by me, check out the description. Consider becoming a patron or a member here on YouTube for only $3 a month. You can cancel anytime, and in return you get a ton of exclusive content. I kid you not. For only $3 you get exclusive videos, audios, hi-fi stuff, lo-fi stuff, MP3 files to my videos, access to a really long custom video playlist, which is getting longer and longer. You get exclusive bloopers that you don't see here on YouTube, and more, which, oh right, occasional early access to my videos, and more. I mean, you guys, what are you waiting for? It really helps out the channel. So if you need some more relaxation in your life, can spare the $3. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, enough with that. Enough with that. Let's continue rambling about other things. You might know, if you're familiar with these channels, that I just at some point start playing around with whatever's on this table right here, and there's currently a lot of things because I just got done filming another video. And can you identify the sound that you're hearing in the background right now? I'm pretty sure some of you will be able to. This is an item that I got a couple of years ago. Used quite a bit a couple of years ago. Then didn't use it in years. I haven't used it in years, and then lately I've gotten back to using it. I discovered this in the depth of my props, and I was like, why do I not use this any longer? I just forgot about it, to be honest. So I've been using this quite a bit more, especially on my second channel. But I plan on using it a little more often on this channel as well. I am talking about the purple mat, the purple spiky silicone mat. It's a really nice, subtle background sound. I like it a lot. There's some giant stress balls on here from, not even from the previous video that I filmed, but like from 2 videos ago. So, time to clean up this mess once I'm done filming. Yeah, today I will have to. There's no way around it. I was kind of putting it off, but it's getting so messy that there's almost no point in having a table because I can't even put anything on it any longer. So I know what I'll be doing after filming this video. But then again, I do have to go pick something up, and there's a deadline. So I might be doing that first, and then I might be cleaning up this desk. Either way, hopefully watching this in March, but I'm recording this in February. It's a really pretty day. The sun is out. It's gorgeous, blue skies. Really cold. We had -11 in the morning, which I know. Those of you who live in, I don't know, Canada, for example, or up north in Europe, Sweden, Norway, this is like nothing for you. I know, I'm aware of that. Okay, but -11 where I live. That's pretty cold. We're talking about degrees Celsius here, obviously. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, guys, you know what's also sitting on this desk? The little green dictionary. Listen to this. Subtle, soft, beautiful, sticky tapping sound. Fast but gentle. I love it. This is such a good sounding item, you guys. Listen. Listen. Should I throw in some trigger words? I've been doing 2 of these close-up whispers, but per month. But the second one is usually focusing a little more on repeated trigger words and some inaudible whispering. So I don't really want to do too many trigger words in this one. So because I might be doing that second close-up whisper with the trigger words and inaudible whispering. But we can do a little bit. We could do a little bit of repeated trigger words. How about we do Okay, I've got to be honest with you, I'm a little impatient and I can't wait any longer to read you guys those facts. Let me go ahead and do that. I know I normally whisper for a little longer than that before I get to the facts. But yeah, like I said, I'm too impatient today. Okay, so, oh, right. The topic, or I guess the title of the list is 125 interesting facts about practically everything. Yeah, I did not remember that at all. Now, where did we stop last time? The wheel has been around for more than 5,000 years. Dead skin cells are a main ingredient in household dust. Yep, we did all that. I have to think about this to this day, although I already knew that. But, I don't know. It kind of reinforced that knowledge. Circulatory system. There are parts of Africa in all 4 hemispheres. I don't think we had that. Or did we? Okay. So I don't think we had that because I don't remember that we had that. So I think we stopped at the circulatory system being more than 60,000 miles long, however long that is in kilometers. So next up, there are parts of Africa in all 4 hemispheres. I mean, that's not surprising to me at all. I'm literally seeing a map in my head right now, and I'm like, yeah, makes total sense. For people whose education system was largely focused on the Western world, it may be surprising to find out exactly how scientists at the Harvard Department of Ophthalmology's Chapin's Eye Research Institute. Okay, so when we do sometimes get these like red lines in our eyes, or when we do have like itchy eyes, or we didn't get enough sleep, or I don't know, you've been smoking something, then the blood vessels that you see, wait, those are those veins? Oh my god, I don't know the word for this in English. Anyway, those must be happening behind that cornea part, that clear part, right? Okay. Interesting. So that and cartilage are the only two parts of the human body without blood vessels. Meaning we would not bleed. Oh, we would not bleed if we happen to be injured in this area, I guess, right? Interesting. Fact number, I don't know, the world's first animated feature film was made in Argentina. I did not know that. Even if you know a lot of Disney trivia, you might assume that the honor of first animated feature films or feature film belongs to Walt Disney's 1937 movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But 20 years earlier, are you kidding me? A full-length animated feature film was made in Argentina. It was a political satire called El Apóstol, made up of 58,000 drawings and had a running time of 70 minutes, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. I would love to see that. Can you imagine what that must have looked like? I imagine it really to be really cute, although the topic is of course not very cute with it being like a political satire, but I don't know, I kind of want to see this. But this is 20 years prior, so we're talking 1917. Oh my goodness. You guys, that was during the time of the First World War. Okay. Fact. Oh, here we go, you guys. It says German in the title. German chocolate cake was invented in Texas. What's German chocolate cake? The German part of German chocolate cake comes from an American man, not a European country. Specifically, it's named after Sam German, who in 1852 created the formula for a mild, dark baking chocolate bar for Baker's Chocolate Company, which was subsequently named Baker's German Sweet Chocolate. Okay, I have no idea what German chocolate cake is, but I guess that's because it's not German. It's just named after a guy whose last name was literally German. Okay. It sounds like it would be really, really good though. Like it just sounds like it would be such a juicy, rich, chocolatey cake. Maybe I'm imagining it totally wrong. I don't know. I have to look it up after filming. Next up, Marla Gibbs continued. I don't know who that is. Marla Gibbs continued to work as a flight attendant for 2 years after being cast on a hit TV show. No idea. Prior to taking her place on the stoop of 227, Marla Gibbs played the housekeeper Florence on The Jeffersons. I've heard of that series. A spin-off of All in the Family. It's like a TV show, isn't it? In a 2015 interview, Gibbs told the Washington Post that despite it appearing as though she had gotten her big break, she kept her job as a flight attendant for American Airlines for 2 more years, just to be safe. That is very responsible. You never know, right? In the movie industry and the film industry. Oh, that's really cute. Maybe she also just really liked her job. Who knows? Fact. The Philippines consists of 7,641 islands. I knew it was a lot. I didn't know it was that many. 7,000. Wow. The Philippines is an I have no idea how to pronounce that. Archipelago. Which means it's made up of a group of islands. 7,641 islands to be exact. That figure does not include the thousands of sandbars and other landforms that emerge during low tide so interesting. Imagine all that's gotta mess up your whole sleep. I mean, going through, what did it say, 9, 8? Going through different time zones in just 7 days. I mean, maybe because you're doing it very gradually, you're not noticing as much, but that's gotta do a number on your sleep for sure, and your like time perception and everything. Also, yeah, 3,900 bridges. Wow. I wonder if it also has to go through lots of tunnels. Whenever I do go by train and have to cross a tunnel, it's just really uncomfortable because I feel it's less uncomfortable when you fly. You do get the pressure in your ears thing, but it's only for an amount of time, and then once you're at a stable altitude, it's all good. But if it happens to be a trajectory with, like, is that the word? I don't know. With lots of tunnels, then it's like pressure. Okay, you're out of the tunnel, the pressure's gone. Next tunnel, pressure again. It's like, it's really exhausting. It really hurts your ears. That's what I couldn't help but think about that. But you don't have that problem with bridges, so I would assume that if there's with such a